And here we go. Here's this video that I pointed out last night. As you can see in this video, I am in the little tiny duck tank, the AMX-40. I actually bought this back because of the Viva La France special going on here. I was able to buy this thing back for 50% off. Not bad. I was waiting for this deal actually to get back into this line. I've noticed since I bought it back, I have actually sort of enjoyed this tank. I don't know how, because this tank is pretty infamous for having just a terrible grind to the tier 5 tank. But since I bought it back, granted I have had some pretty terrible matches, but there's always that really fun match that happens at the right time to keep me going. And this is one of those matches. In fact, I just kind of decided to play this tank, and out of the blue I get this kind of match, which you guys are gonna kind of see later on in the video here. Once the action starts rolling around here, you'll see what I'm talking about. The MX-40 is just as like how I remember it being when I first tried it, way back when update 7.1 came rolling out. Seems like such a long time ago. As you can see here, the other team is just kind of tearing apart our forces on down on the southern side. I had no idea what's going on in the town. It's kind of anyone's game over there, I think. But we got a nice little Covenator or Crusader over there. Fortunately, I don't think my shot would have landed anyway, but we still got a few other tank destroyers here. Keep an eye on that Hetzer and that Stug 3B, the two tank destroyers on the left side there. We're going to be seeing those guys soon enough. At this point, we are about 2.5 minutes into the game, and my team in the south here is just me and one other tank destroyer that's stuck under the bridge. Otherwise, we are doing predominantly well, given we're 8-6 right now. We still have somewhat of an edge. One thing I really don't care for about this tank is the accuracy of the gun. As you can see here, that Hetzer is set to pop up. There's one bounce, there's two. As he gets loads up another shell here. There's three. The treads. The treads absorbed up that last shell. Tried hitting the viewport, but that doesn't work. There's 5 and 6. Tried shooting the gun up there, but doesn't have any hit detection. There's 7 bounces. I would love to know what is going through these two guys' minds. There's bounce number 8. Bounce number 10. That one missed. Bounce number 11. Bounce number 12. Get a nice shot on that guy's side. There's bounce number 13. Number 14. This is why this tank I'm enjoying. That was bounce number 14 or 15. I think it was 14. 15. This is just abysmal. 16. At this point, I think the Hetzer ran out of ammo. I'm pretty sure. And the one point where I actually took damage from it. Actual damage without ramming. That was from the enemy's artillery. You can see here, this guy kind of put himself in a bad situation where he's just gone in the water. And I am pretty much staying in his way, keeping him in the water. And that is how we get the last kill. That was pretty good, I gotta say. This just shows that any tank, even if they are terrible, if you know how to play them right, you can just have so much fun. I'm pretty sure the Hetzer more or less rage quitted after this match. And I would love to have known what it was going through their heads after 16 shots from the 105 derp gun that the Hetzer and the Stugs share. Bounce and do no damage. Only one round out of all the rounds they fired at me actually did something, which was just damage my right track. It broke it for a little bit. I have no idea. I was not expecting that to happen in all in actuality. At the end of the match, I checked how much damage was blocked by armor. I blocked 5,200 damage. 5,200 damage. Really wish I would have gotten a screenshot of the detailed page. I never did that, for whatever reason. But I assure you I did get 5,200 damage blocked. That's just insane. Especially for a tier 4 light tank. This is by no means a little light tank at all. The thing's slow, but if you can angle the armor right, then you're going to be bouncing a whole heck of a lot of stuff. I wouldn't try it with bigger tanks like tier 5 heavy tanks. That probably won't end so well. I mean, the armor, the thickness of the armor just isn't there to really help out against a KV-1 that has like 100 millimeters of penetration. It's not going to work out. Yeah, that was the video I wanted to just show you guys today. I thought this one stood out from the rest of the replays I've gone through, just because of that little 2-on-1 session I had with the Hetzer and the Stug. I hope you guys really enjoyed that as much as I did. At this point, I bet you guys are good. I've seen my post from last night, probably wondering what news am I going to be sharing in this video. Well, I guess I can share it now. At some point think tomorrow or Friday, probably tomorrow, I'm going to be putting up a couple short videos. Pretty much think of them as teaser trailers, or what have you. I want to see what kind of reaction I'm gonna get out of you guys with those trailers. Actually, they really aren't trailers; they're more or less just showing a couple things to you guys. Well, I think this is a good calling point. You guys kind of have a idea now of what I'm going to be doing. Not that it matters. Also, one kind of a little side note here before the end. Pretty much for after this week, I'm not going to be really doing a whole lot of anything on the channel for the week of the 22nd, the 20th or 23rd through the 30th. So you guys can look over my videos again if you feel so inclined. Do leave some feedback or something on the Facebook page that I have set up. Or if you guys have YouTube accounts, you can leave comments below. Subscribe or like the video, do whatever. And if you guys think that you have some friends that would enjoy this kind of commentary or these kind of videos, feel free to share these videos out. I encourage it. I'd like to expand the audience a little bit, I guess. So, on that note, I'll see you guys later when the next 2 videos come out, about Wednesday or Friday, whichever. You guys will just have to wait and see with anticipation. Alright, see you guys later.